is Tim Albright with AVNation at Infocomm 2018 with Ed McConaghay from RTI. Welcome, sir.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
We got to hang out in Amsterdam at ISE this year, and that's an interesting show because that's both residential and commercial, right?
Right.
And you guys are actually you're doing more of commercial. RTI has traditionally been more residential, but your dealers are kind of pulling you that way because they're doing more commercial. So you guys are here at Infocomm, kind of making sure that folks know that RTI is commercial as well.
Yeah, I think actually we've been known as a residential company, but for years we've been in the commercial space. I don't know, 2/3 of our business has been residential and maybe 1/3 commercial.
But that's still a significant percentage.
It's still a significant crunch, and it's non-trivial. I mean, it's a lot of sports bars and restaurants, but it's hotels and office buildings and schools and houses of worship. So, places where you would expect commercial product to go. And we fit quite well there. We have fit quite well there for some time. But as we looked around the space and we looked at some of our international distribution partners who were serving a much more established, large format commercial marketplace, it became clear that to really play in that game, we had to expand the product line. And so that's what we did this year. And at ISE, as you know, we launched a whole line of AV distribution gear that completes the product line. Well, it doesn't complete it, but it substantially fills it out.
Yeah. So to talk about that and how you take, as a company, and folks know you for one thing, getting that message out there, and then start with your dealers, but obviously your company, you're trying to get more and more dealers, getting beyond those.
Well, we have a large database of names. Yeah. We have distribution partners that connect us. We come to events like this at Infocomm and ISE, and we're just doing a lot of outreach and a few road shows of our own where we pull dealers together and have conversations. But invariably, it's a combination of direct marketing kinds of activities as well as word of mouth. It's just connecting one person with another, and before you know it, we're talking to a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
An awful lot of our interest comes from people that have been doing business with us for a long time. You're not surprised to hear that many of our dealers, our integrators, carry multiple control brands. They might carry Crestron and AMX at the more traditional commercial end, and they carry us for other applications. And they're quite excited to find out that we've got the capability to move in that other space. And so we're getting a lot of interest that way.
Oh, very good. If somebody's looking at you, or talk about the process, because if you have an existing dealer who maybe either from acquisitions and mergers of their own, or one of their mainstays gets acquired or merged with another company, and they start looking around, what is the process of, I'm a dealer in Illinois, and I'm like, you know what, I'm looking around and expanding my options. How do they connect with you and kind of find out more and get into the RTI culture?
There are a lot of people. There are hundreds of people every month who just cold call us.
Oh, wow.
As opposed to the other way around. It's really interesting. And so we have a whole process where we cold call them right back, right, to be in touch. But, it's not as easy as, you do blah, blah brand, and why don't you just stop doing them and start doing us? Yeah. It never works that way. And so we have we're a brand agnostic control company. We try to work with everybody, and that means that we look for little niches and spaces. We can sneak up on you, and I don't mean that in a sort of a sneaky way. I mean that in we will approach you gently. We'll take as much or as little business as you've got for us. Our goal is to demonstrate that we've got capabilities as a company, capabilities with our product, and that we can start to solve your problems, and increasingly deserve the trust that we hope they'll give us.
Yeah. If you were talking to a new dealer or potential new dealer, what's one thing that you would want to convey that maybe they don't know about RTI or have a misconception about?
I think there are two things. One is a given, and the other is a coming.
Okay.
The given is that I think I'll claim that we are unique among the control industry participants with a programming application package that spans the distance from a small huddle space or a small TV, single room in a home, all the way up to the largest corporations you can imagine. We know that's true because we're winning bids in Asia at both ends of the spectrum.
Wow.
And so we've got the ease of programming, the quick, responsive programming for these small projects, but we've got the total customization, the ability to handle very large projects at the other end. And it's not like an on-off switch, it's more like a dimmer switch. You can pick the space in the middle where you want to be.
Yeah.
So small rooms, small homes, large homes, small businesses, large businesses. Just dial in where you want to be. That is catching a lot of people off guard, and as we show Integration Designer 10 Apex to some of our large integrator partners who do the very large systems, they're really quite surprised to find out that in fact we can do everything that they need to get done. So that's quite rewarding. We're seeing a lot of success that way. That's established. The coming part is we're demonstrating it in the booth here this week, and it'll be released this month. It's been in beta for a month, our RTIQ maintenance and monitoring software.
Okay.
And it's quite a powerful package. It's our cloud-based platform. Version 1 comes out the door with a lot of functionality, including not only monitoring and notification, but the ability to remotely implement some actions that would solve many kinds of common problems. But it's also the platform upon which we're going to build a whole new set of features and functionality that keep increasing the remote management ability for our dealers. This has been long awaited by our residential guys. It's mandatory on the commercial side, and it works across the spectrum.
All right, so as time goes on, you guys will keep developing it and adding things to it and
Absolutely.
pushing it up.
Yeah.
Very good. If somebody is interested in cold calling you or getting a hold of you or connecting with RTI, how do they do that?
Well, of course, there's always rticorp.com, the website. If you're at the trade show here, we're in booth N422, and we've got the product and software on display, and we'd love to show it off.
All right, very good. Ed McConaghay from RTI, thank you so much. My name is Tim Albright. For more information about us, you can go to AVNation.tv, find out more videos from the show floor and more videos from Infocomm 2018. All that and more at AVNation.tv, AVNation.tv.